All right, folks. Today is Monday, February 16th. We are currently in a long. This is after hours. Market opened at 5 p.m. Central Time, and it opened in a narrow state. So this is why we went long. I usually don't trade after hours, but we've had this sell-off for the past couple of days, right? And matter of fact, let me just back up. You could see, sold off, came down, sold off today. And then at the end of today, which was President's Day, it broke above the 200 SMA. And you have the 20 SMA merging upwards from the 200 SMA. So we grabbed liquidity down here earlier today. So this was a liquidity sweep, hit a bottom, broke out of this trend, and market opened, came down, bounced off the trend line, and started headed upwards. So we're in at 758. Stop is underneath the 200 SMA. And so we just wait. We have fair value gaps to target for some of our take profits. Like here's one right here, 810 level. So we have another target up here, 850 level. This little bull flag here forming right now. That's the 20. Purple line is basically kind of like VWAP. I mean, the first 5 minutes right here. So we just barely broke above the 5 minute ORB, but we're above it. So it's time to add. Oh, I added
order filled.
I added a whole lot more than I thought, folks, but oh well. So now, we're above the ORB. We're breaking out of the bull flag. So we added to our position. So now we want to see price stay above this bull flag. We wanted to create a fair value gap, actually. Continue to shoot up. Just like that. And like I said, I'd like to see a fair value gap in here somewhere. That's a very small one. But kind of small one right there. Maybe like 1 point. So I just got a big push down on this bar. So let me find out what's happening here. Okay, there's a little gap right in here that it's going into. So there's a fair value gap right in here. We needed to break above this level. 4,800. Let's go, baby. Like D Money says, let's go, baby. Go pump it up. We got to pump it up. So I'm thinking 810 level. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I'll measure the flag pole, you know, like the size of the pole, to see if we can get the same size pole coming off. So if we get that, then that means, yeah, we should get into the 810s. So again, what I'm looking for right now, I'm looking for a price to come up into here. We have a fair value gap here. We got a fair value gap here. That's telling me bullish. We got the blue line, the 20 SMA is right here. We're pushing above it. This is showing me strength. So, you know, really, there's no need to do anything too crazy. But I do want to take some profit in there and let my runners run. So, just because I'm disciplined, I'll take
order working.
I'll take right in the beginning of this fair value gap. Take profit off of 8 contracts. And let the runners run. Again, I'm looking over here to see if there's a fair value gap I want to go into. It looks like there's one right there. So we're going to hold it and expect it to push. Go pump it up. It's having a tough time, folks. You got to pump it up. There we go. So
order working.
I'll just follow it from underneath.
Order filled.
There we go. So that's how it's done. Let me get this order off of here. I don't know why my screen is acting funny.
Order cancelled. Modification rejected. Order cancelled.
Well, so now, folks, we got our first take profit. My computer's acting crazy. And, you know, we're up $842 so far. And so now, this was the first zone we were targeting, you right? Let me show you why we were targeting this zone. I want to show you this because of this fair value gap right here. See this fair value gap? Market likes to shoot for liquidity, right? So it's right here. Put it over here so you can see it. Right. This was yesterday, or this morning, I'm sorry, at 8:10 a.m. So then I'm located, the next one is up here. If you can see real close, well, if it wants to shoot past this fair value gap, then it's going to go for this one. It might be a reversal here, or there could be one right inside of this one. So that's why, you know, every trader is different. Like if I'm in for 10 contracts, I'm just going to take 8 right there at the first and let my other 2 run. You know what I mean? That's a good, how many points did I get on it? You know, 30, whatever, 34 points or something like that. If I just got that 34 points with 8 contracts, if I only end up with $600 on the trade, then hey, that's not bad for after hours, you know. This is the formula. We got the 200 SMA. We got a liquidity sweep. Price came down, boom, which is a sign of a reversal. V-shaped recovery, another sign of a reversal. Breaks the 200 SMA with the fair value gap. Another sign of reversal. That never gets fully filled. It's still open. That's even more strength. 5 o'clock comes, and at 5 o'clock, which is after hours, We get a green bar, we get a little red, we get a couple green bar strength, and then this red bar gets taken out, right? So then I add, and then I add some more. So I'm in for 5. It comes up, it makes a nice bull flag, right? Which is still in line with our uptrend. So everything's good. Once we get a break above this bull flag right here, bam, we add. Professional traders add to their winners. And we are professional snipers. So what do? We add. Once we add, we already had our first take profit zone drawn out. Let me highlight this. So we knew we wanted to take profit right in here. This was TP1 because of this fair value gap right here. Okay. We have TP2 because of this fair value gap right here. So we're making a bull flag. And what I want to see is, do I have a fair value gap anywhere in here? You know, I have a small one right here. So I'm anticipating price to actually come into this gap, touch the 20 SMA, bounce off it, because usually you get a manipulation bar. I mean, it could pop, but a lot of times it'll come in, fill the fair value gap, and then shoot back up. So we'll see. Again, I'm not adding into it because here comes that manipulation bar for, just like I said, folks. It's going to come down. Now I'm watching this close because I'm expecting it to come into this little small fair value gap, probably hit, 797 or so, and then bounce. So you see how it reacted off of this 20 SMA. See how it touched it, just kind of like, it's like a hot stove. That's why I like using the 20. The professionals use the 20. There's guys who've worked on Wall Street, and that's what they use. So I'm just going to go with what they say. So, we got a small gap in here, so I kind of don't like this. This thing has to fill this thing and shoot up right here. There you go. Okay. See how it listens to me? Okay. So, this is a difficult place to add, to be honest with you. We still have this gap, fair value gap, which is good. We have this one down here, which is nice. So we still have strength. I'd have to get a close above this line. It has to close above this line. Then I'd add and just bring my stop right here. Let's just zoom in. So right now I'm a candle watcher. I'm a candle watcher. Bam. That's good. How many more seconds do we have? We have 5 tenths. I'm going to add. Bam. Whoo. I added just
Order
in time.
filled.
You see that? Boom. I got my add in right before I saw that thing about to take off. I looked at the clock. I said, we got 5 more seconds left for this candle to fill, to close. So bam. You add, folks. After the bull flag comes down for the little manipulation, breaks to the up, closes above, bam, you add. So now, I could put all my runners right here. Since I've added, I don't need a break even runner now.
Order working.
Basically, because I don't want to, I don't want to lose now if I'm up. So I'm looking for 3 white knights, which is what I'm getting. I want to see it come into my other take profit, baby. Oh, pump it up. We got to pump it up. Let's go pump it up. All right, so now, guess what? I'm good. I'm good. Right.
Stop filled.
I'm just going to take that. It's not a lot. But you know what? I wanted to see this green bar pump back up. I didn't like how it didn't. Right? So I don't want to be foolish. I'm a candle watcher. But we still have this fair value gap right here. Now, I might have took this too soon. But it's okay. I added. So I still got 2 runners. Come on. We want to see this break. We'll pull our runner to under here. And then we'll still have TP in this zone. TP2. Matter of fact, let me put it in there.
Order working.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so let's pull tight. Crap. I got to pull tight, folks. Sorry, my thing is delaying, man. Because it almost hit it.
Stop filled.
So I'm out. It hit it like, it was like.
Order cancelled.
That's my rule. If it goes 1 tick away and rejects hard, that's just as good as hitting it. So I just pull it tight. Lock in. Because that might have been it. That it came into this fair value gap right here. See this one? Bam. I had the higher one, but there was one that started right here, which is really where I should have put my TP. TP2. And now as far as this last runner, just follow the blue line. I got it for a little bit of a loss. This is the one I added on to. So we'll see. I mean, like I said, it was a good trade. We went in, we added, we went in strong, we added again. We gave it some time. And what we lose, maybe $10 on our runner. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Stop filled.
All right. Well, that's it. So $900, folks, in 1 hour. Well, there you have it. $900 in an hour, live on YouTube. All right, folks. Nasdaq Sniper here. God bless.